The Culinary Way, brought to you by Cheney Brothers, a family-owned food service distributor since 1925.
Welcome back to The Culinary Way. I'm your host, Christina Dees, and this episode finds us in downtown Wilmington at the very popular Savorez restaurant. This Latin-inspired restaurant does fill up quickly and does not take reservations, so be sure to get here early to get your spot. Chef Sam is set up for us to make a delicious sweet potato goat cheese guacamole. Let's go get started. Sam's got us all set up and ready to prepare a sweet potato guacamole today.
And so what we've got up here is some roasted sweet potatoes, a little bit of goat cheese, some minced up garlic, cherry tomatoes sliced in half, some red onion, green onion, fresh avocado, a little bit of fresh basil, and then some seasonings as well. So the first step, I kind of cheated and went ahead and did it. Roast our sweet potatoes, we throw them in the oven with the skin on, just a little bit of oil and salt. Roast them at 350 degrees for about an hour or so, let them cool down, then peel them. So that's what we've got sitting here in this bowl. And really the rest of it is just chopping up some veggies, roasting a little bit of garlic and tomatoes off. You want to dump your base in there, make it really easy. You just need a little bit of oil in the pan. And all we're doing is letting this garlic toast, getting it a nice golden brown. Avocado oil is super healthy, super good for you. It's great to cook with, has a very high smoke temperature, which means it's not gonna burn easily. And it's still got the body of extra virgin olive oil. You can go ahead, we're gonna dump in a little bit of fresh lime juice, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of kosher salt. So we're watching our garlic, we're smelling it, we're looking for that nice light golden brown. You can see it's going really quickly.
It is.
Once it starts to get that golden brown, we're going to dump the tomatoes in, and the citrus juice from the tomatoes will actually help deglaze the pan so nothing's sticking to the bottom. We're just going to give it a light toss, let it cook down a little bit more. We think the charred flavor just adds to the depth of this. Fresh green onion, these are coming in fresh off the farm from Feast Down East, which is one of our big purveyors.
And we wouldn't have this food without them.
Exactly. So dump the onion in there. Got about half a red onion here. All right, so some fresh red onion in there.
Gorgeous.
We're gonna take some fresh basil, and you don't have to use basil. You can use any herb really. Cilantro is obviously the classic one for guacamole.
Yeah.
Mint would actually work really well too.
Do you grow your own herbs here?
We have our own microgreens that we get from Terra Vita greens and wholesome greens.
Very nice.
Dump our goat cheese, part of my reach.
Oh, I thought we were gonna just move out of your way because that looks gorgeous.
Go ahead, get that in there. And the hot tomatoes and garlic will actually help the goat cheese break down a little bit.
And you can see this perfect image of this dish. I mean, just the colors and the smell. Oh, it's already getting me excited.
Scoop that in.
These are gorgeous avocados.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're not always easy to get, especially this time of year.
You can go in here with a spoon, but that goat cheese is going to be really hard, so
you're gonna use your hands?
we're going to use
Yes.
our hands. You just want to
That's
get
a real
in.
chef.
And all you're doing is mashing everything up. You just want to get everything evenly blended. What I tell the cooks all the time is if you see any chunks of goat cheese, any chunks of white, you just haven't blended it enough yet. And while it looks a little bit messy, there's your finished product.
There's really not much cleanup. This was a pretty easy.
Super easy. Once you get your veggies prepped, really it's the roasting of sweet potatoes that takes the longest. And now, if you want to grab those,
Oh, here they are, the fresh chips.
sweet potato goat cheese guacamole.
It's just amazing. It's like fluffy. There's so much flavor going on, but that creamy goat cheese with the sweet potato, it's excellent.
It's just such a natural blend. We used to make just a regular goat cheese guacamole for a long time, and we found that sweet potatoes have, once roasted, have the same texture and consistency as a ripe avocado. And a lot of people don't know this, but North Carolina is one of the largest producers of sweet potatoes in the United States, so I thought it was really important to utilize this ingredient.
Yeah, well, it's a fantastic dish. Savorez, it's not just open for dinner, it's also open for lunch. So you can come get a light lunch if you like, but save room for cocktails and dessert at dinner time. Check them out. We're downtown Wilmington.